You know the old Blackberries?
Yeah.
A Nokia.
I want 4 of
That's
those.
not a smartphone.
I know. I want 4 of those. How much are they?
There'd be 20 each.
20 each? Okay. Take them inside, and as I'm walking out, I accidentally drop my grub in a place no one will see it. Oh, sorry, I forgot. My grub fell, and I go back inside. And I buy two like, what's the newest Samsung there or whatever? Real good smartphones.
S300.
Yeah, so those will each be...
Buying 2 of them. So I give everyone a BlackBerry, including myself, and I give him a smartphone. He has a BlackBerry and a smartphone. Awesome.
So you just kind of pass it to him?
Yep.
Okay.
So Narpa has smartphone.
Yes. As do I.
So are people tossing the phones that they received?
I would suggest that.
Yeah.
I go and I step on them both.
Okay. So, any other errands to go on before you arrive at the rendezvous?
No.
I want to get
I just said no.
I want to go to a payphone.
Is Loria insisting on no?
Yes.
Seriously, I need to do this.
What do you
Why?
want?
30 seconds.
You just
Why do
bought
you
a
need to
phone.
do this?
Personal.
Do you have a phone?
I need a payphone. I'm gonna walk to a payphone. Is there one close?
Do payphones even exist?
Not really. The closest thing would be you would be able to use a phone that you have and hook it up to a scrambler. And it's basically a call encryptor.
Which you would have to buy?
You rent it, kind of. It's the same kind of thing. You insert a coin or card and plug your phone in, and it just encrypts it.
Alright, if there's no payphone like in the immediate vicinity, I'll just send a text.
Okay.
Tell you what it is.
Okay. And proceeding to the rendezvous. When you arrive at the rendezvous, you don't notice anything. You're supposed to call them when you get there. Or
Yeah. And I call.
okay. So they'll get back to you with remain in the area. Your pickup is almost there.
Alright.
And after a few minutes, you'll just hear sort of the wash of an incoming gunship. It's a civilian grade that has had not exactly improvised, but definitely modified weapons attached to it. So it's like a Cessna that has a machine gun mounted on it for some reason.
Okay. So is nobody gonna comment on the fact that a gunship has just arrived to pick us up?
Cade wouldn't assume that it's ours.
Yeah, it's swooping.
It's swooping?
Like it's going on a landing descent, not an attack run. Does Loria have to reassure anybody?
No.
She didn't say that's alright.
That us?
These are the
Yeah.
coordinates.
Alright, sweet.
Yeah, but
Nobody's here. Is that you?
That's us.
That's us.
that's us.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't say I expect much better.
Okay, so it'll descend slowly, land, and open the rear door and extend down a ramp.
Oh, okay.
I walk in.
I'll walk in.
Okay. Who's the last one in?
Narpa.
Okay.
I'm definitely the first one in.
Also, this is a pretty spacious one. When you walk in, there's a gun in your back and a grin as a large spokerite grins at you and says, "Welcome to the army."
Oh crap!
You sure this is us?
Yep.
I turn around. Who we fighting?
He says, "Long story. You might as well settle in for the ride." The ramp starts extending back up.
I walk up and extend a hand.
Okay. He moves the flamethrower out of the way.
Like, to shake his hand.
I know
Yeah.
these people, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, no, like, this guy's bonkers.
That is like,
If you resisted, he was going to burn the interior of the cabin.
yeah. I say, hey, I like your style.
He nods. I
So-
like how big you are.
Surprisingly, this is not the first time I've joined the army, apparently.
Looking up for Loria, so can I get an explanation now? You did say so.
Hold on.
I think
What I'm
Lori is
thinking
waiting on an explanation.
No.
No, because Loria
Well-
actually didn't get this part of the information herself.
Yeah.
So she's just as surprised as everybody else.
Also, I have
So-
a question. So you said you were communicating with them on your communicator, which is what? So you now have a communicator that is not the cell phone that was just destroyed?
Yep. So what Loria has is a little locket on her neck that can send and receive encrypted messages. And it's got the little, 9-digit pad where you have to touch 4 times to hit send an S. But it's solid, encrypted.
Hey, what's your name, bud?
the guy with the flamethrower just kind of grins at you and says, Vash. That's his name.
Is that actually the name your mother gave you? Or you just do that, or you just say that to be cool?
He says, I don't have a mother. Okay.
Alright, so Cade had asked me what was going on, so I'm just going to tell him we're helping out a rebellion.
Against 2.
It's hard to explain.
We've got time.
Also, you have it the other way around.
That's what you told me.
No, I said you're crushing the rebellion.
Alright, well, we're crushing a rebellion.
Okay.
Which rebellion? Against 2.
It's complicated. You don't need to know right now.
We are literally on our way to crush rebellion, which means we're going to risk our lives. Actually, we do need to know this.
I want to know.
I will tell you who to shoot, and you shoot them.
That is not going to work for me. Do you even know?
Yes.
Then why can't we? Because last I checked, we're risking our lives even more by not getting the information that you're not telling us.
Hey
You can
guys,
stay behind. I don't care.
we're on a flying vehicle and I got a giant bomb in my backpack.
Point.
The guy behind you with the flamethrower is going to raise his hand and say, samesies.
Bigger point. Narpa, you're not at all concerned about this?
I'm pretty concerned about the bomb near his open flame.
Then get it away from his open flame. I'm more concerned about the fact that we just apparently volunteered to help stop a rebellion against something that we don't even know, and we're risking our lives to do it. And the person that supposedly got us in this situation doesn't even apparently know what's going on.
Where would you get that information from?
Well, obviously you're not telling me.
I know exactly what's going on.
Then why can't you tell us?
Because you don't need to know yet.
Sounds a whole lot like an excuse for you not knowing what's going on.
Tell me one good reason why you need to know.
Because I'm about to risk my life to do so.
Then don't. I never said you had to come.
We're flying. Seriously though, could you at least tell me what the rebellion's about? Why are we doing this? And Kate's not giving up until he gets a straight answer. It's just not the way this is gonna go down.
So you're asking what we're fighting?
I'm asking what the heck we're doing. Why?
We're stopping a rebellion.
What is the rebellion against? And so help me, if you say you don't need to know, I'm considering a rebellion right now. So could we just not do this?
Okay, don't threaten anybody.
I didn't say I was rebelling against you. I didn't say rebelling against anybody. I'm just saying I'm getting frustrated and I just want information, and a bit of trust helps.
So, at this point, Moff and Nick are going to come in through the front, prompted by the commotion.
And I am an Anzac.
Bird dude.
Yes. Nick is a Hong.
Oh, by the way, what's Nick's modification? Okay, to explain. Hong are blue beetle-like creatures that are about a meter and a half, I think, was what I put there, tall, and have an obsessive desire to modify their own limbs and such with cybernetic enhancements. So almost all of them will have cyber enhancements of some kind.
I will have one arm that can turn into tools.
Okay, so a multi-tool cyber arm. That'll be fine.
It will be my left arm.
Yep,
Left upper or left lower?
Oh crap, you gotta make this difficult, don't you?
The two upper arms are slightly bigger than the two lower arms.
Well, then we'll do the lower arm.
Lower left.
Lower left. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, if you're in here, who's flying the plane?
The pilot.
The pilot.
The pilot. Okay. Still on painkiller.
Are you two a little bit more outgoing with the information than this one? If we're gonna go risk our lives, I'd like to know why.
Okay, before I answer that question, let me ask you something.
Okay.
So, what were you guys doing before this?
We were trying to work. I don't even know. I lost a bet and had to go and do something, and then I ended up in a life-threatening situation, and now I'm here.
Sanctum sent us on a mission. Didn't end well. Our supervisor turned on us, killed one of our party members. Lori was nice enough to show us this stuff.
Also, you have to forgive me if I'm vague. The last time I mentioned the organization we were working for, people got shot at.
Okay.
Here's a point. I got shot.
I got shot a lot. Can't you tell?
They all got shot because I accidentally said the wrong thing. So forgive me for being cautious.
Okay.
Oh, really? Forgive you for being cautious.
Really?
That's not-
You gave no information. None.
Okay, then since she won't fill you in, let me fill you in. Why is there a rebellion? I honestly don't know, nor do I care. What's the rebellion for? Don't know, don't care. Who we're gonna go help, that's a completely different story.
Okay, I can deal with that information.
He is a high-paying donor of money to the Sanctus group, so my goals out of this are to do what he wants, so I can get back into the Sanctus's good side. Because my last team were...
Well, considering one of our last team killed another
Wait,
one of our
wait,
team...
wait. Can we say that?
Probably not.
I walk up behind Loft and whisper in his ear, "Same, nothing, Gloria."
I immediately step between you two and say, please do not get so close.
Anyway, the point being, let's just say that our last teammate also killed one of our teammates and proceeded to slander our names with the Sanctus. So we've got some rather aligned goals here.
Convenient. I guess that's why your smart girl over there contacted us.
Smart, besides the fact that she doesn't know how to trust somebody or communicate whatsoever. But, you know.
Well, sometimes a shut mouth is the best.
And sometimes a shut mouth gets people killed.
Sometimes opening your mouth gets
Didn't you
people
just
killed.
state that you opened your mouth and got shot?
Vash is going to interrupt with an old proverb. The closed mouth catches no flies.
Is his mouth open?
Everybody looks awkwardly at Vash.
That was very
And then
nice,
turns back.
Vash.
He grins with a mouthful of flies.
Regardless of whatever the argument here is, we've all got issues to work through. So we're called to stop an entire rebellion for one person that we have absolutely no idea what we're doing against.
No, we were asked to help put down a rebellion.
Is Loft going to say this?
Yes.
Okay. He is working for the his employer, and his employer's name is Krusty Blackrot.
Wait, Krusty is a major benefactor of the Sanctus.
Yes.
That's not good.
All you would know about him is that he's a pirate king. Like a very wealthy pirate king with a fairly wide reach. Most people have heard of him because he has a fairly wide influence on shipping and stuff like that. People pay him protection.
Yeah, the name sounds familiar. Wait a minute. What kind of rebellion?
As far as I'm aware, it's a Spokerite rebellion.
The green dudes?
Yes, but not our good friend right here.
Okay, so the green dudes are fighting other green dudes?
Yes.
Okay. Why? I thought Krusty was...
I don't know, and I don't care.
Okay.
Our job is to put them down, make him happy, and hopefully get back to our original jobs that actually pay well.
Alright, sounds good enough.
I have some questions about this rebellion.
I will attempt to answer them.
How large scale are we talking?
Don't know.
This could be like a small group of people, or it could be like a whole town?
Yes. Right now, this is the only option I have for getting back to what I originally wanted to do. So...
What did you
What about
originally
you,
want
Nick?
to do?
What do you know?
Put down ghosts.
I want to put down the negative influencing ghosts. If they are controlled well and functioning members of society, in my opinion, they can stay watched and they can stay alive. They can stay in society. If they mess up, they either get killed or get put to prison.
Well, now I know why the Sanctus hired you. And then fired.
They fired me because my team is a complete set of idiots who pissed off our superior, and then she killed them.
May I recommend not saying that around your teammates while they're all holding guns?
They don't care. She literally asked
I
to kill
do,
us.
because if you poke a hole in this ship, we all die.
They're not gonna do it. They're not that stupid.
Vash says, not for another, and checks his watch. My watch is broken. But I think it's minutes, because I still hear air.
Thank you, Vash.
He gives you a thumbs up.
So I'm gonna flip open the laptop and see if it has internet connection.
It has close enough.
Okay. What did you say the name of that rebellion was?
The rebellion does not have a name, other than it's a Spokerite rebellion.
People have heard of the Spokor plague. They know that it's a plague that affects mainly corpses, but also people with low immune systems, things like that. And that what it tends to do is increase muscle mass and generally make you less rational.
So do you have any details, like location?
Nope.
How are we getting there?
Please, sir, tell me that you are more observant than you just declared yourself to be.
I'm gonna act like you're more able to imply more information than you just assumed I'm able to imply.
This is name.
I meant,
seriously Vash
how do you
name.
know where we're going if you don't know the location?
I don't know where we're going. I know how we're getting there. You're standing in it.
So we're en route right now.
Vash.
Does he just take things literally, or what?
Vash does the tipping your hand side to side thing. For kind of. He says, you're en route to en route.
Okay.
Vash, do you like pets?
When you say that, you see Nick's eyes light up.
So does Vash respond?
He says not really. Unless
No.
they're tasty.
You cannot eat this one.
Anyway, you said something.
Yeah, it sounds like we're going to some sort of stronghold where we can most likely get the information you're asking for, Kate.
See, this is why I like this guy, because he actually gives me relevant information.
Or you just lack patience.
Or you lack common sense.
Maybe you do.
I know I do. But at least I know that.
Besides, do you think they're gonna just drop us on the ground and tell us to go shooting at Spokerites with the current kit you guys are wearing?
You'd be surprised.
And with the fact that you all look like you're about to drop dead?
Also, you'd be surprised. We've been through a lot.
When was the last time you actually had a good rest?
Last night.
So you were back at the Sanctus headquarters.
No.
Then you haven't had a good rest.
It was good enough.
At least 2 years ago?
Boy, you need some meds.
I know.
I jingle my IV card.
No.
You don't
Boy,
have
you need less meds.
You brought that with you?
Yes!
Wait, you've had that for 2 days.
Yeah!
Yeah, like
It's
that's-
empty!
No, I climbed it off afterwards. I'm bringing the steroids for if I need them.
So
Okay.
are you just scared of the IV needle and you just don't want to take it out, or what?
No, it's out. And
Then why you
I
you haven't packed up or anything?
Yeah, because it's a lot. Like I really.
It's like a walking staff,
How
except
many
it's...
did I put on the chart? How many was I able to put on the thing?
it can be up to 8.
I'll have 8.
Okay.
For right now, I suggest everybody just take a nap.
Okay.
Unless you just want to sit here and brood and panic over stuff you can't control at the moment.
I was
Would
panicking,
have-
I was just having
I had a
information,
couple
but
more
okay.
questions.
Ask away.
Go ahead.
So, Loth, have you been to this stronghold we're going to?
Again, no.
That answers all my questions.
Vash, can
You
you
were
show,
expecting a yes there?
Vash, can you show me to my quarters?
We're on a gunship.
Your
you show-
quarters are literally around you now.
You're standing in them. Congratulations.
You see that bucket over there in the corner? That's the toilet.
Alright, cool. Fine with me. I just wasn't sure.
Is that his toilet or the group toilet?
That's the group toilet, by the way. Yes.
So I'll take a seat and try to take a nap.
We're just
Okay.
gonna sit down.
Just one last thing. How long is it going to be before we actually get there?
Vash, what does your watch say?
There's no need to be smart, Alec. I was just asking.
He does look at his watch. Trying to be helpful.
And
Just
now
sit
you've
down.
made him feel bad. Look at this.
Hey Vash, come here. I can give you a working clock. I
Just
give him
sit
the
down.
BlackBerry.
Okay.
I still have my smartphone.
Yeah, he'll take the phone.
Don't break it. Don't
Yep.
eat it.
I was gonna say he licks it, but you catch him with his tongue sticking out.
Don't eat it.
He puts it away.
Before I go to sleep, I'm going to try to show Vash how to use it kind of effective. So where he can tell time, he can call one person. Wherever he wants.
Okay.
Oh, actually, real quick. Does somebody have a cord that fits this port? Cord?
As he points to his head. This is in character as Cade.
Hey Vash, you got any spare cables that aren't required for the ship?
So he'll go and check under one of the seats. He ends up pulling out some alligator clips.
That'll work.
No, it won't.
He puts those away. USB cord that looks like it's about 400 years old.
Does it fit?
No.
Okay. I have to ask these things.
Then he puts that away when he sees frustration. There's an auto adapter. He keeps going through this for a little while. Make a luck roll.
Yeah, no. Got a 16.
Yeah, then you're just going to keep going through this bit for about 30 minutes until you've gone through every cable at least once. And he's been trying to plug them in.
I would have looked at them and been like, no.
No, some of them are a bit close.
Okay.
I imagine he's just gonna take every single one of them and try to jam them into your head.
No, I would stop him. I do have enough strength to stop him with my left hand.
Do you?
Yes, actually.
Are you sure?
My left hand has more strength than I do.
What's your companion's name over there?
Nick.
Nick. Pet. I just want to see if your lights lit up again. You want to see mine?
Eyes light up?
Good.
Wait, do you have a second enhancement in your eyes?
Nope.
So they literally
Okay,
light up?
meta. This eye just copies whatever the other eye does.
Okay.
I can't use it. I can't see nothing out of it. It just copies. So
Yeah.
then I look normal.
Yeah, no, I was saying they could literally light up. That's a thing you can do.
No.
Flashlights.
I thought they were literally lining up.
LEDs.
But
No.
It's just body language.
Hand the
Okay.
grip over.
Nick
Don't-
looks at Loft like, with this look of, can I?
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, because actually Hong would be evolved such that grubs are cute to them. Like we would see,
No.
but
You know
also
that educated skill?
Yeah.
I took 2 in animal handling.
Okay, but no, that's just like Hong would see grubs, kind of like we see puppies.
So, like, I kind of, like, act like a little kid and run over and I'm like,
Do you want to hold the grub?
Shakes head furiously.
You can hold the grub. Here's the grub.
I take the grub,
Don't hurt the grub.
look up at you, and kind of eyes just sparkle like, why would I ever hurt Precious?
Okay.
So, first thing I'd say is, I can train it.
Okay. Train it to attack. Train it to follow. Train it to
No attack. I can do anything else.
follow and call my arm whenever I need it to.
Done.
Good.
I'm gonna spend the rest of the plane ride training that as long as Loft says it's okay.
And then Cade, after that long and awkward exchange with the Spokerite, who Cade's gonna
Thank
feel
you
really
for-
impolite about
for treats.
interrupting because he's trying so hard. After that whole exchange goes down, he's going to then turn to Loft and go, I meant your pilot.
They're currently piloting. They don't really need
You can't
distractions.
Ask a question?
Whenever we are not, the pilots do not require lots of concentration. I'll
Yeah.
just go knock on the door.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay,
So-
sit down and take a nap.
I literally just spent the last hour trying to get a cord for my head.
So there's
And
a
you'll
pilot.
get a cord.
Okay,
So sit down and take a nap.
okay, sure. And I'll sit down and I will wait for the cord.
After a few hours, I'm gonna wake up and get my grub, so Nick won't stay up all night long with the grub.
Nick will be very disappointed whenever you take it away.
Don't get this often, do you?
Nope.
Then I give it back.
And it gets happy again!
Don't stay up all night. Actually go to sleep. You need your rest.
I look over at Loft,
Don't stay up all night.
and I hand the grub back.
Are you tired?
Loft told me to sleep.
That's not what he said, but okay.
When you go into the pilot's cabin, there's a pilot and a engineer. The engineer is a Spokerite.
That's a terrible idea.
Kind of.
They're really good at making stuff. It's just not that stable.
Yeah, so
That's exactly why that's a bad idea on a spaceship.
Anyway,
and there's a pretty wide variance in their abilities. So you're going to ask for a cable that fits your head socket.
I'll ask for a cable that fits his head socket.
Okay. And the pilot's going to nod to the engineer, and the engineer is going to walk forward, and this is on his name tag.
Hig flowers.
Yes. He is the engineer Hig Flowers.
Spelled with 2 G's.
Yes. He's going to go and set you up with something that'll work for your port.
What do you mean?
He's going to say either we're going to find a cable that works or make one,
Oh, cool.
no matter the cost.
Not so cool. It's not.
Well, so first off, actually roll awareness. I should have had you roll awareness so you know whether or not he whispers that under his breath.
Nope.
No.
so you don't know.
So, yeah, he has you sit down, and he grabs his own toolbox from under the dash and sits you back down in the rear cabin where you guys were. There are another, 4 seats up in the pilot's cabin. These are the acceleration seats. Everybody in the back just kind of has bucket seats where you strap in. Yeah, so he's going to come with and start working on your port with the stuff that he's got in his box. He's going to start with
If I
trying
see
stuff.
players, I'm gonna be like, no.
No, he's going to start with trying to plug stuff in.
Okay.
Yeah, so make a luck roll. Okay. So
So 1?
Yeah, it's a 1.
the crit is going to be that it has on one end the interface to your port and on the other end a universal adapter.
Awesome.
Like the ones that actually morph?
The most common connection. In
Yeah.
The...
Ah.
Alright. Thank you. Appreciate the help.
He's going to hold out his hand.
How much?
Oh, you're going to ask him how much?
Yeah.
He's going to ask how much you have.
Wrong question. No, trust me on this. Trust me on this. Don't worry about it.
So,
None?
Charisma.
yeah,
No, that's not charisma.
no, okay. So,
I have no money.
So then why'd you ask how much? Because now you're not going to buy it.
It would have been like a how much? Oh, wait a minute. I didn't pay for anything. That's right. What am I rolling?
You're willing to convince him.
I rolled an
Convinced.
18, but if I saw that roll that you just made correctly,
Yeah.
that still beats it.
Now, what's your charisma?
8.
Okay, yeah.
But you would you get a natural 20?
I got a 19.
Oh.
So he's gonna just kind of narrow his eyes.
No, seriously, it shows empty pockets.
Yeah. He,
That's
like,
kind of why I'm here, dude.
like he believes you, but he's not happy with you.
Wait,
From this interaction.
I do
No,
have
it's in a
something.
different room, right?
Okay.
No,
I'll
just
reach
make
into
some
my
room.
bag and hand him a certain bag of chips.
You still
Oh my god.
Yeah, you'll take the bag of chips, go back to the front, and just munch on them. Okay. You have appeased.
Still have those. Are they drenched in blood?
Probably.
No, they were in my bag.
They're probably just like dust now. But yeah, you have appeased Hig Flowers.
Sharpa! You want to make some highlight videos?
sounds like fun.
Let's do it.
Now, how long was I out?
Almost an hour, maybe.
Dang it. Narcolepsy gives me well rested if I rest an hour.
That'll be close enough to get that.
Cool. I got well rested. So we're gonna make some awesome highlight videos.
Oh, yeah, we are. These are going to be fantastic.
See, at this point, Loria contemplates just shoving them out the ship.
Okay. Anything else?
Loria's gonna go into the other room, into the cockpit, lock
Yeah.
the door, go to sleep.
Okay.
Imagine the pilot's going to be like,
Okay, so do I need to roll anything to see this?
Were you sleeping?
No.
Okay. Then yeah, you hear the click.
Okay. I'll walk up to the door and knock on it and say, Higflower, can you please unlock this door?
He's gonna go and unlock the door.
Thank you. Please don't lock the cabin with the pilots.
Why I'm in here?
That's perfectly fine. But if for whatever reason somebody needs to move from one door to the other, we need them open. Not open, but unlocked.
Then you keep them asleep.
Keep who asleep?
The two that are awake.
And currently mixing or remixing their video footage, potentially adding some really annoying songs on top of it too.
no, we're not. I'm not that
Can I
rambunctious.
keep the original as a backup?
Absolutely.
Okay, fine, if you're gonna be this way.
I'm not sleeping in the same room as loose cannons.
I'm gonna ask the pilot how long it is until we show up.
Pilot's gonna look at the readout and say that they'll be making their approaching run in the next 2 hours.
So, approximately 3 hours-ish until we actually land?
Between 2 and 2.5.
Cool. Well, in theory, I could drop the cabin pressure to about half and everybody would pass out.
Oh, doing that again?
And then you would have no problems there, because then nobody would be awake except for the pilots. But then when they wake up, they probably won't be happy about this. Or you can go back into there and then just sit quietly and patiently.
I'm sleeping in here whether you like it or not. I don't care about them. Or whether they're happy.
Girl, you got some issues. Aren't these supposed to be people that you work with on a regular basis?
Not on a regular basis.
Whatever.
I'm gonna wake up to use the bathroom.
Nick is gonna walk over to Loft and say, "Do you want me to sit in there with her so she can lock the door, and then if you want to get in, I can unlock it?"
That's perfectly reasonable. Yeah, be my guest.
I look over to Loria and ask if that's okay. If she's okay with that. You?
Yeah.
Alright, so then we will go in and she can lock the door and I will sit in there so that if someone needs it unlocked, I can unlock it.
Ryan, I'm gonna wake up and go use the bucket.
Okay.
Is my grub anywhere to be seen?
Your grub is in the bucket.
Is he in the bucket?
Being the poop.
That evil smile says affirmative, Ghost Rider.
Make an awareness check.
I'm gonna poop on my little buddy.
He's gonna eat it.
Okay, yeah, I don't notice it. So I go, and then I'm going to actually search around for my little buddy.
Okay. It's next to the bucket.
Next to the bucket?
Yeah.
Does it stink?
Yeah, it's trying to get in.
No, buddy. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go try to find Loft. See, like, you
I'm
didn't
just
found?
in the main cabin, the area where everybody else is. Basically the same room that you just took a dump in.
Do you have like a bucket? Like not a big bucket, just like something I can set this in so it doesn't run off. And
Probably not. You're more than welcome to look underneath the seats for something, but I doubt that there is something in here.
I'm gonna look under the seats.
Luck.
No, you have no luck.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so back, turn over, just gently put the grub in there so it doesn't bite me, and then go to sleep to where like if it try to get out, like hits my head.
Okay.
So it can't get out.
Yes.
Think of what you want on one of those highlight videos.
Oh gosh, there's so many excellent moments. Oh, well, okay. Did I see you pass out?
I passed out while I was out.
No, whenever you fell and like hit your head and killed yourself.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Oh.
I saw
Right
that.
there.
I was
Yeah.
looking at that. Okay, that's important. And you probably find it funny too, honestly.
I mean, aside from the fact that I died.
So it's not that you actually died. You just took critical damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got knocked out.
You went to 0 hit points.
Okay, so we're time skipping.
Mm.
Yeah.